Well, if you tuned in last week, you got to see an awesome archery antelope hunt we did with Oldaker Outfitters in Nebraska. And a few weeks after that hunt, Mel called us to say they had a few cancellations on a muzzleloader whitetail hunt. Who in their right mind would say no to that? 2 firsts for me, whitetail hunt in Nebraska and an inline muzzleloader hunt. All I've ever done is hunt flintlock muzzleloaders here in Pennsylvania, so I'm really looking forward to this hunt. What I neglected to tell Melvin was that I've never shot a muzzleloader before, an inline muzzleloader that is, and I don't even own one. So we're off to see another good friend of mine, Dustin Grice, in Clearfield, Pennsylvania, at Grice Gun Shop tonight. I called Dustin last night. He says, don't sweat it, don't worry about it. I have the guns in stock, I can take care of you. He's gonna get us all set up with a great inline tonight. Says I'll be shooting tacks in a matter of days. So we're gonna get some practice in and get out to Nebraska. Say that part looks done. Bring on a Nebraska deer.
I love when you go into sheets at 3:30 in the morning. They can't tell whether you're coming in from a late night, somebody boozing, or whether we're going out in the morning, and they give you that look like, what are you doing in here at 3:30 in the morning? That's great.
Well, I bumped into J-Rod and the Krevels 3:30 in the morning at Sheets. I was rolling in for some chili cheese dogs, and they were headed out in a hunt, heading to Nebraska to go after those whitetails.
Did I wake you? You want me to wake Colin?
Seize the day and take the fall. When the world starts to crumble, I'm taking on the impossible. And I'll rise up through the fire. I'll rise up through the fire. Take control and let it unfold. Rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up.
Hey Chuck, we want to shoot tonight, buddy.
I feel good.
Huh?
I'm ready.
Man, Dad, you can't go anywhere without
Well, it's just breaking daylight out here in Nebraska. Our first set. We're all settled in a nice ground line overlooking a dry creek bed, waiting for these deer to come off some alfalfa fields behind us here. We're hunting with Oldaker Outfitters out here, and these guys have catered to us in the first day already. Last night we had some great meal on a Traeger. They're very confident in the deer they have here. Colin's hunting maybe a mile down the creek bed from us here on the same farm, so we're hoping we get some magic the first day out here. Well, we had somewhat of a slow morning. We didn't see any good shooter bucks in here this morning. Had a lot of doe activity back and forth, and a few scrub bucks come through. But the guide is coming around right now. Colin has a big buck bedded behind him. We're gonna get Casey out of here and see if we can't get him over there to film a spot and stock with that buck. So maybe Colin can get it done here in a little bit. Best of luck to you, Colin.
We got a nice buck bedded down just over this hill here. We're gonna go up, we're gonna grab Colin, gonna try and put a spot and stock on him and see what happens.
If tomorrow never comes, today won't be wasted. Hear the beating of the drums and rise up. See the fire start to burn and the marching of progress. Come and raise your flag up and sing out. It's time for revolution. We are the revolution. A generation lost to doubt, washed out and jaded. If they try to keep us down, we'll rise up. A voice screaming out, the city is burning. We can shake it to the ground and march on. It's time for revolution.
Thanks, man. That was awesome. Yes. Oh. Thanks. That's awesome. One eventful morning this morning in Nebraska. Ended up sitting in the blind with my dad behind the camera. Seen a lot of nice shooter bucks. This one bedded down behind us, so I called our guy Blaine. Came over Casey to film the spot and stalk we did. Ended up getting 75 yards after crawling on our knees and stuff. They gave me the green light, so I let one rip. Watched him run about 75 yards, fell over. First buck in 6 years for me.
Now that was a show where, boy, that was live TV for us, man. That was awesome. Yeah. Good job, man.
Thanks, man.
Look at him. Oh, man. What a hammer.
Oh yeah.
Great job, man.
Oh, he got mad.
We watched the whole thing from up there. We were nervous. We could see you guys on one side and him looking back. I thought they probably can't see the body of this deer. Look at him.
Yeah. That's all we've seen. He had the
What a pig, man.
big brow tines and mask.
Good shot, man. Awesome shot.
I bet you that's got, I bet you 4 inches here, probably 6 inches there.
That's to come out here.
Yeah.
Well, we thought maybe we were going to sit all day today. We didn't have to because Colin tagged out, and we got out to go watch him actually, the spot and stalk he put on this buck, and he took it down. We just helped him clean that deer up and get it out of here. We moved our blind about a half mile down in this river bottom. We're going to wait for these deer to come out to the alfalfa fields tonight, see if we can book in the first day of this hunt. Well, we haven't been set up in here for half an hour, and I just saw a buck that this old Pennsylvania guy would love to shoot. He crossed this field maybe 300-400 yards away and went to the opposite tree line. It's early yet. We're hoping his nose to the ground. Maybe he was on a doe or something. I didn't see the doe. he went into this tree line, so there's a good chance he might be funneling up and down this river bottom here tonight. So, man, that gets you the blood flowing. I'm pumped up. That's a good deer. Well, the light's fading fast on us, and looks like our first day here in Nebraska is going to come to an end without a trigger pull, but you'll never hear me complain about a bad hunt, because the part of that sentence that we're hunting is the best part. And we get to go back to camp tonight, celebrate Colin's kill, and I do believe we have a backstrap going on the Traeger tonight, so it's going to be another good night, and get back out here tomorrow, see if we can't find one of these shooters.
Yeah, J-Rod, this is how it works. You leave me out on the hunt where you go and you have ribs, steaks, all the good stuff. Everywhere you take me, we have hot dogs cooked in water. You need to feed that Colin, though. He's as skinny as a rail.
Well, it's just breaking daylight here this morning, and we already can see a lot of deer out in the alfalfa fields. They're 500, 600 yards away. They look like they're filtering over this way. There's a couple bucks chasing some does. We can't even get footage of them at this point yet, but hopefully they're working their way this way. We're actually in the blind that Colin and Chuck started out in yesterday morning before they left on that spot and stock. So they saw a lot of deer here, and we're going to see if we can't take advantage of it and find another one of those shooters.
So J-Rod, what an amateur move. You lay down a great rattling sequence, the deer commits, he's on his way in. I don't know what spooked him, either your heartbeat or you jamming your muzzleloader out the end of the blind. Amateur night.
Well, with only 3.5 days to hunt, we're sort of halfway through the hunt. We have tonight and all day tomorrow and Monday morning yet. We're staying positive. There's lots of deer. They pulled a few trail cams. They got some good bucks running around this property. These guys know how to do it. Again, we're with the muzzleloader, so we're handicapped on our distance. We're just trying to pick the right spot. We're back in here tonight. We got the right wind, and hoping these deer are coming off of this river bottom and head out to the alfalfa for us. So we're going to stay positive and finish this hunt.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, did that happen fast? We just got done here in Nebraska. Oh my gosh. What a day. What a day. That buck is flattened out. My first muzzleloader buck, inline muzzleloader, Nebraska buck is down. What a day. Colin yesterday, me today. Dude. Thank you. Oh my God, I'm speechless. My leg's shaking on my knee. Twist it. Watch my shoulder. Keep my shoulder out.
J-Rod, you said that's your first muzzleloader hunt? Looks like your first hunt ever. What a cluster. Hey, I said fudge. You didn't need to beep that.
First whitetail hunt in Nebraska. Oh, look at this Nebraska buck. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm just, oh my gosh. These guys really know their deer. I mean, this is, what a rush. Colin got that buck down, oh geez, I think yesterday morning. And now, you know, we had a couple fun sits. And then this guy comes out. Look at the crab claw on the end of this guy. Main beam come up around like this. What a beaut. Huh? Buck down, buddy. Thanks, man. Awesome. You guys had these things on a pretty good pattern over here, man. That was awesome. You said maybe between 4:30, 5 o'clock, start seeing some, he come right out. You know, Tyler, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
What an awesome hunt. Thanks, Chuck. Thanks, buddy. How about you, fella? Thank you, man. Well, in case you haven't been taking notes, that's 2 weeks in a row, 2 episodes filmed at Oldaker Outfitters in Nebraska. These guys do their homework, put you on animals, and get it done. And the way they feed us, I think even Cud might put noticeable pounds on after a trip like this, and I'm sure he can kill a critter. Yoo! Woohoo! Yes!
Yeah, I just come rolling in about 3:30, and J-Rod texts me, and
Whether it's speed goats, turkey, or antelope, that's the same species.